everybody. In this video, I'm going to attempt to create the switch base. I don't think I've ever done this one before, so this might be a nightmare, but let me try. I'm gonna give it a try on national television. So I'm gonna go up to new dimensions are in inches. So we're gonna go to English, standard. I'm gonna create. I'm going to start a 2D sketch. Where do I want to do? I'm going to start on that base part. So let me go to this XZ plane. I'm going to rotate this view cube 90 degrees, counter clockwise. Let me draw like the top part of that base, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start a sketch. I want to start with a line. I'm just gonna, what can I do? I'm going to draw a line straight across like so. Let me go down this way. Go down, come over. Just kind of draw like a square looking C shape maybe. Oh, that line is way over here, isn't it? Okay, whatever. I'm kind of blind, so it's hard to see the difference between the blue and the purple. Okay, so I'm gonna click OK here. What I want to do is I'm gonna make this line shouldn't be slanted, obviously. So I'm gonna click on the vertical constraint. Let me click this line, straighten that. I want to, let me see. Let me go to my coincident constraint. I'm gonna click the midpoint of this line and click this center, click the midpoint of the line and then the origin dot. Center those two, that one up. Then let's see. What is the width of that wide part? So if that is 8, and then that's gonna be 1.25 is the radius. I'm trying to do some math here. So 8, 9, 10, 1050. Looks like 10.50. Just gonna give this a dimension of 10.50. I'll figure out if I'm wrong later on, but we'll start with that anyway. And then, so this dimension here, that's gonna be, it's 1.25 times 2, which is 2.5. 2.5 for that. Same for this. That's 2.5 for that. I want to dimension, what do I want to do? Let's see. Oh, this is 1.75. So from here to here is 1.75, like so. And then from here to here is 3. That's 3. There we go. Is that centered? It says I'm fully constrained. I really want to make sure that this is centered from here to here. It's already centered. Okay, yeah, I got it centered. Okay, so cancel that. So then I'm going to finish my sketch here. I want to extrude this. Let's go straight up. And that has a distance A is going to be 1, which it already is. Click OK there. Then I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this top face. I rotate it again. I like to keep it the same kind of view the book looks like. So then I'm going to create an arc, center point option. I'm going to find the midpoint of this line here. And then, I think I got that. I'm going to click on this end to the end. I'm going to do the same thing to this other one. So find the center or the midpoint of that line. Click the end, click the end, I'm gonna finish my sketch. I wanna extrude both of these down. It's gonna go, I'm gonna go, let's see, 2, or do I wanna go to next? Let's go 2. I wanna go to this bottom face here. So they're going down, hit OK. So there we go with that, looking good. All right, so then what I want to do is I'm going to go back, I'm going to start my 2D sketch on this top face here. Again, I'm going to rotate it this way. I'm going to draw a rectangle. 2 point, I'm just going to start somewhere over here and drag it across. I'm going to make sure I'm not even going to try to get it even with that line, because I'm going to come in and dimension it to where it goes where it needs to be. So from here to here, that should be 1.75. And then the width of this is 7. Can I do the concentric constraint again? Let me see if I can click the concentric, find the midpoint of this line, which is here. And then I'm going to click to the center or the origin, which is there, and it moves it over. Now we're even on both sides. Yeah, so we're good there. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude that thing standing up. That's going to be 4. My distance A is going to be 4 inches. Hit OK. All right, so now we're just going to have to cut out some stuff, and we're going to dive into it. So I think what's going to be easiest right now is I'm going to extrude the holes out of those two kind of, they look like feet or paws maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to go to my hole command, and I want to have that, the termination is through all. For the diameter of those, that is 1.25. And then I'm going to click the face of this, and I click the kind of this arc here, center that. I'm going to hit, can I do the same thing over here? Oh yeah, click the base, click this arc here. No, I got them both, and they both go all the way through. I'm going to hit OK. So we got those. Then it says there's a fillet in this edge here that has a radius of 1.25. So I'm going to click on fillet. The radius is 1.25. I'm going to click the standing edge here. Click that standing edge on the back side. Boom. I'm going to hit apply. And then for the radius of these side edges, that says it has a radius of 0.38. So I'm going to change this to 0.38. I'm going to click this edge, click this back edge here, hit apply. All right, so now here comes the tricky part. All right, so to cut out this hole, there's actually 2 holes at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hole feature, and I'm going to use the counterbore option. And then for this top diameter here, that's going to have a diameter of 5, and then it's going to go down a total depth of 1.25, which I already have it kind of set up. I practiced this earlier. So that has a depth of 1.25. And then this hole down here at the bottom, that has a diameter of 1.875 times 2, because they give us the radius. So I just multiplied that by 2 to get the diameter. So just kind of make sure you enter. Basically what I did was I just typed in 1.875, little star symbol, multiply, or asterisk by 2. And then I'm going to click the face of this surface here, just to throw my circles on there, or my holes. Instead of using a concentric, so I'm going to dimension, I want the center to be from the top, so I'm going to click this top edge line, and I'm going to, for that distance, that's going to be 0. And then click one of the sides, either one. So I'm going to click this side over here to measure where my center hole is from this edge. So that's going to be 7 divided by 2, which is 3.5. And then I'm going to click OK. So then that kind of gives us the shape that we're looking for. Yeah, you might hear my washer in the background. So then from there, I'm going to go up to my view style. I like to use shaded with edges. Let's try photo booth. I'm going to, for the coloring, I'm going to put smooth ivory. That's kind of my go-to one. What else do I need to do? I'll say that's it. Oh, shadows. Yeah, turn some shadows on. Reflections. If you want to get real fancy, click the home to center it. So then I'm just going to make sure you name it. Let's save this as switch base. Switch base. And then click save. Do I already have one? Really? All right, so I'm going to name it switch base 2. Do I want to replace it? I'm going to say no. I'm going to name it something else. I want to see what switch base I created already, because I really don't remember doing this one before. Switch base. Let me go in my little kit of parts here. Switch base. Really? Switch base. Oh, no, okay, that's a different switch base. I do remember that part, but I didn't know that was what it was called. All right, so we got switch base, no number, and switch base number 2. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna cancel that because I've already saved it. All right, anyway, I'll stop rambling on. So there's our switch base. The next one looks like we're kind of creating a half of a hairdryer. That looks fun. So anyway, I hope that helped out a little bit, and make sure you like and subscribe. Come back and we'll do some more Inventor. All right, peace.